What's going on, everybody? It's the infamous, notorious, nefarious, the suntan money man himself, the black CEO, Cedric Logan, coming to you live doing his 2-mile daily walk. And today we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Not that much, you know, we're gonna keep pushing. How you doing, sir? Today we're gonna talk about discipline your disappointments so you can manifest your destiny. You know, it's crazy. When I was younger, my grandma always told me I had a story to tell. Me being so young, didn't really pay too much attention to it. I always look at her like she was crazy. She's like, boy, you got a story to tell. You sitting on your potential. People need to hear your story so they can be benefited and blessed by it. Me, I'm like, what do I possibly have to offer the world? I mean, I got talent, so to speak, but it's like, never really felt like I had something that could leave a legacy. She's like, in everybody, God has instilled gifts innately in us. So, you just have to find yours. Because as you continue to live your life, your story will begin to write itself. And it will manifest into something greater. And then once your story has been written, it'll be your job to tell it. See, what's the point of having greatness if you're not able to show it? If you're not able to unleash it on the world so people can see your greatness and be affected by it to where they can become great. See, I think today's society, we're so busy of trying to get that top spot. They want that CEO position. They want that #1 position, the top spot. They want all the people looking up to them. They want the recognition, forgetting that there's people behind them. And there's people are struggling. Everybody wants to get to the top. But what happens when you get there? It's almost like Alexander the Great. He conquered everything, as the histories will show. And then he sat back and he looked at it. There was nothing more to accomplish. There was nothing more to conquer. But in hindsight, did he really have what he wanted? Because he conquered everything, but he had nothing to really show for it. And he died a lonely man. See, you could have all the riches, the fame, the money, the cars, the clothes, all the materialistic things that society would deem you as. You have a high status in life. But if you don't have integrity, if you don't have morals, if you don't value yourself and then add tax, you're going to always sell yourself short. So, how do we sell ourselves short, you ask? Okay. When we don't learn to forgive ourselves for past mistakes, we hold on to that. It devalues us. We devalue ourselves. And then when we go out into the world, people see a discounted price. They don't see the full value of what you have to offer. All they see is, oh yeah, they did this in your past. Oh, you did this. You got arrested. You went through a divorce. And it's like, you hold on to that because you still feel responsible for your part in it. And by you doing that, you can't ask people to pay your full price because you don't even know your true value. So how do we learn our value? How do we understand what our value is and how to keep the value up and then add tax? Well, first you got to start by loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't expect nobody else to love you. Then on top of that, read. I can't stress this enough. Read, learn. The more you read, the more knowledge you have, the more you educate yourself. And this is not just for a black culture. This is for everybody. Anybody can use. I'm telling this to everybody. Read. The more you read, the more you learn, the more you know, the more you'll grow. Knowledge is power. We've been taught this at a young age. But it's like somehow we're conditioned that some of the stuff we've been taught, We just accept it as the norm. See, me, I've been taught a lot of stuff at a young age that just didn't make sense to me. But see, what sets me apart is I ask questions. And not only do I ask questions, I ask specific questions. I ask the right questions. Because you cannot know something, and then you can ask a million questions, and then by the time that conversation is over and they asked all them questions, you still trying to figure out, well, dang, I don't even know I still don't understand what I'm talking about, because you're not asking the right questions. And that works in relationships well. You get into it with somebody, and you fall in love with their representative. You feel me? You over here trying to, hey, what's going on, brother? Yeah. You blinded by the looks. You blinded by, oh, she cute. Oh, he look good. Oh, he got money. She got a car. She got this, she got that. You looking at the materialistic things, and you don't take the time to get to know the person you invest in your time and your energy and your space into. Because you have to understand, the people that you allow in your life, you grant them a portion of your peace. Bob Marley said something like this: at the end of the day, everybody's going to hurt you. But it's just up to you to find out who's worth suffering for. But the real people that's supposed to be in your life, they're not going to intentionally hurt you. If anything, they're going to try to make you better. It may seem like they're hurting you, but sometimes when people are trying to get you to that next level of your life and they give you that tough love, it's going to give the appearance that they being critical, they being mean to you. But keep those people around. Because the main people you push away that you claim are too tough, they judgmental, them may be the very people that's trying to elevate you to the next portion of your life. What's up, Kels? Big bro. Hope you're doing good out there. I could have swore you was wearing that Iraq, that New York Giants hat, but okay. But yeah, you got to ask the right questions. You got to know the person you're going to be investing your time and space into. Because at the end of the day, if you give the wrong people your time and energy, they're going to rob you of your peace. You ever been in a relationship and you so in love with that person, but yet you still don't have no peace, but you can't seem to find yourself getting away because you in love and you blinded by love? See, love can be a tricky thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not careful, you'll fall in love with the wrong person. And it's like today, society, ain't no such thing as commitments. Don't nobody want to be in a committed relationship. I seen something the other day. It's like, for a man after about 27, your only 3 options. You either gonna date ugly women, you're gonna be single forever, or you're gonna be a stepdaddy. And most, that's true. If you really think about it, that is so true. But then there's that rare case in this day and age where you'll be able to find somebody that's going to be actually for you. But since nobody believes in commitment, nobody believes in monotony anymore, it's society just made it cool. Just like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to have a whole bunch of women. That having a